Thank you very much. You are tuned into Surrey Hills Radio this morning, Sunday morning, for the Sunday Breakfast Show. We are now joined by a few cast members of the Applause Youth Theatre Company's forthcoming production of The Wizard of Oz. I'm joined by Ellie and Charlotte. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you both?
Very well.
Good. Right, tell me a little bit about yourselves. Ellie, I'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about you, your history with theatre.
Well, I'm in year 12 at the minute and I go to Box Hill School. I've been a part of Applause for the past 6 years now, so I performed in many of the productions. And recently we just performed Eclipse at the Leatherhead Drama Festival, and we've just been told that we can go to the All Winners Drama Festival in Woking, which is very exciting.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's brilliant news. So tell us a little bit about your character for The Wizard of Oz.
Well, I play the Wicked Witch of the West, so she is a very mean, cruel, selfish character, but she's so much fun to play.
Excellent. And what's the excitement for you? What's the big thing that's exciting about playing this part?
I think just getting up on stage and seeing the reactions from all the audience, and especially all the younger kids, because they're terrified of me.
And your performance is going to be filled with some pyrotechnics, probably some smoke, a little bit of effect.
Yeah, there's some exciting fire pyrotechnics. Which
We can't give away too much because we want people to come and see it, to see the effects.
Of course, but it'll be very, very exciting to say the least.
Fantastic. Right, Charlotte, we'll cross to you because we go from the Wicked Witch of the West to the Good Witch. So tell us a little bit about you first of all, and then we'll go on to your character.
Well, I've been at Applause for 8 years. I came when I was 7 and I did my first few performances, and I started quite shy, but in the end I started to really get into it and I loved it. It felt like I was part of a family. I was in a different world and I just loved being there.
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit about the Good Witch.
She's a very nice character in herself, but I personally think that she's quite inward, she'd keep to herself. She wouldn't want to go and speak quite out loud. She's quite perfect in a way, her character.
Okay, and what do you like about playing the character? Apart from being perfect, of course.
Just the fact that the dress and how majestic her entrances is, and how she's just such a beautiful character in herself.
Fantastic. So girls, between you, why should people come and see this show?
Because it's brilliant.
It's just...
In a word?
It's just everything that we're using. All the lights will be great, the sounds will be incredible, everything will just look so good on the stage, and it's just so exciting, and the fact that we're doing it is just brilliant.
And I think there's definitely something for everyone. Everyone who comes will definitely enjoy it, no matter how old you are, no matter where you're from or anything like that. It's something for everyone.
There you go, folks. You heard it from the Wicked Witch of the West and the Good Witch of... Are you of the East or of the North? So the Good Witch of the North and the Wicked Witch of the West tell you that you need to come and see this show. So unless you want a curse spun upon you, I strongly suggest you book your tickets with the Dorking Halls box office, 01306 88 or 1717, or on the Dorking Halls website, dorkinghalls.co.uk. Girls, thank you very much for joining me. Best of luck with the show, and we look forward to seeing it.
Thank you very much.
Well, welcome back to the Dorking Halls, where we are now joined by the leading lady for The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy herself. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Very good. So tell us a little bit about you first of all. What's life like for Kelly?
I'm 15 years old. I go to the Ashcombe School in Dorking. I've loved theatre from a really young age. I was a part of Stagecoach for about 4 years, and then when I was 10, I moved to Applause, and I remember my first show was Annie, and it was just getting involved and just really getting confidence boosts.
Fantastic. Now you do a lot of stuff outside of Applause as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do so much dance. I do singing, I just do a bit of everything.
So actually sometimes it's a wonder that you've got enough time to go to school, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Dorothy.
Dorothy, she's really sweet, but she's quite irritating because she's so perfect and happy all the time. But yeah, she's really fun to play just because I'm normally typecast, as they say, to quite a mean character. But no, it's really nice this time to actually play someone nice and sweet.
Play someone nice and good. Now, you're doing something... When people talk about theatre sometimes, they always say never to work with children and animals. Okay? And when I look at the sort of work that I'm doing with The Wizard of Oz and with David and Morag, we're working with both, because not only are we working with children, but we're now working with an animal as well.
Yeah, it's quite tricky because we're using my dog Marley, and she's only young, so she's still very energetic. But I don't know. I think it will go all right. I think at the moment she's doing all right.
To be fair, she's done quite well so far. She's off script.
Yeah.
Which is better than some. And so yes, it's going to be a big challenge for you working with Marley.
Yeah, definitely, because you really got to know that script inside out, and with the basket that I've got to carry in the dances, and just everything ties in together, so the dog just kind of makes everything that much harder, but it's worth it.
And you've obviously got to keep control of the
Yeah.
dog, and remember to call it Toto, not Marley.
Yeah, that's really hard. I've done that quite a few times. I've been practicing at home, calling her Toto.
So is Marley now a little bit confused though as to what her name actually is?
Yeah, she's really confused. At home, when I call her name, I'm like, Marley, come here. And she's like, sorry, what? That's not me.
Who? No, Toto now, if you don't mind, please. Okay, so that's Dorothy. Obviously, people that know the story of the Wizard of Oz know about Dorothy, what she's all about. So why should people come and watch Applause's version of the Wizard of Oz?
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I think it's the best cast we've had in a very long time. Well, it's just like all the colours and the lights and just everything put together. I just think it's going to be so good. And like what Ellie said, it's just a bit of something for everyone, like whether you're young or old, or yeah, you're going to enjoy it no matter what. So come.
You're listening to the Sunday Breakfast Show with Dan and Mark, exclusively on Surrey Hills Radio.
I am now joined by 3 more cast members. I'm joined by Nathan.
Hello.
Adam.
Hello.
And Ellis.
Hello.
Excellent. Right, we 3 blokes, Wizard of Oz. This must mean one thing. We must be talking to the Scarecrow, the Tin Man and the Lion.
Yes, that's true.
Fantastic. Right, we'll speak to you all individually. So Nathan, I will start with you because you are the Scarecrow and you are the first person that we meet on the stage. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
About myself, I've been doing applause for nearly 5 years. I've done countless shows like Oliver Twist. I played The Undertaker in that one. That was really good. And I've played little background roles in like Beauty and the Beast and Annie. And overall, I've had a really great time being in applause. It's a really great place.
And you've even played Psy himself, haven't you?
I have played Psy himself. Kind of unusual choosing me to play the only to play a very Asian song, but. Yeah, I've played Psy, I've played Austin Powers too. You know, usually I have roles which don't require a lot of dignity, but I'm used to that right now, actually.
At least you're honest. That's
honest,
one thing. Right, Adam, we come to you. Tell us a little bit about you.
I've been to applause for I think about 8 or 7 years.
I think you were here like when they started painting the sign, weren't you?
It's been too long, I think. You know, it's kind of. Well, it's actually been really good. It's actually not been too long, I must say. I think we've done countless shows. When we took a show down to Devon once, we're doing Burn, and we've done Annie, Get Your Gun. We've gone everywhere really, and doing all kinds of shows. But doing drama at school, and then I just got joined with the applause group, and then just built on from there.
The rest, they say, is history.
Exactly.
There you go. And Ellis, a little bit about yourself.
Hi. I've been with applause for like 8 years. I'm going to say 8 years. I've been here for quite some time. Countless shows. I was Mr. Bumble in Oliver. I was LeFou in Beauty and the Beast. I prefer the more drama side, but I mean, I'm all up for musicals, you know. There's nothing like a song and dance, you know. So, yeah. It's lots of fun.
Such enthusiasm there. Love it.
Yeah. So just having all 3 of you have done loads of shows before, so I'm going to put you on the spot. Okay. Your favourite show Applause has done so far. Right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nathan.
Headstrong, we did it for Leatherhead Festival. I played the poet, and he was a really fun part for me to play.
Okay. Adam?
It's going to have to be tied with Burn and actually Wizard of Oz, I have to say. But Burn was really good straight drama that we did a couple of times. Taking it to Devon, obviously that was a great experience. But Wizard of Oz is a laugh.
You're with the Wizard of Oz, you're definitely playing a character that I think you've wanted to play for a long time,
Yes.
haven't you?
I have, yeah, definitely. Tin Man's always, it's quite a laugh, really, you know. World Scarecrow or Tin Man, as long as it's not Lion, really. Yeah.
Cool. Ellis, favourite applause show so far?
I'm going to go with Antigone because It was really good. I think it was the best drama we've ever done. Even though we didn't win and we came second, I think it was the best one we've ever done. And I got to play a blind guy who sat in a wheelchair. And me being a blind, me being a blind guy has become a thing now. It's like a tradition now. So
You've done that a couple of times, haven't you? Yeah. Anyway, right, let's bring it back to the Wizard of Oz. So, Nathan, we'll come back to you. Tell us a little bit about Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, well, clearly he doesn't have a lot of intelligence, hence why they cast me. But,
Touché.
But he starts off the play pretty dim. He's always like, I think he doesn't understand the true danger of the scenario. You often see him like smiling when he really shouldn't be. He overanalyzes as well. He's very he can't think straight, which is the whole point of him. And I think as the play continues, I think he starts to realise his own potential, and even if he doesn't recognise it himself, other characters do, because if you look at the play, you realise he's the one who's coming up with the plans. He's the one he's the one who saves Dorothy from the castle.
Yeah, the whole point of Wizard of Oz was saying that you've actually your heart's desire is what you've got already.
Yeah.
And actually, Scarecrow always wants a brain, but actually he comes up with the plans. He's actually the brighter of the three.
Yeah.
it's just a musical, really. But I mean,
There is a deep meaning.
to it.
You've got to look at the deep meaning.
yeah. So.
But yeah, I really like the character of the Scarecrow. He's very fun to play as. He has to fall over a lot because he doesn't have any bones. But that's easy for me to do.
Chuck yourself
Yeah, just
around.
chuck
You
myself
enjoy
around.
that, actually.
Apart from when I see bruises, apart from when it actually does hurt, but it is enjoyable.
So how's that going to be playing 3 shows? One night, one afternoon, one night. How are your bruises going to be Sunday morning?
Oh dear, I don't think I'll be there for Sunday morning. I might have to miss the party.
Whoa. Don't want to be giving away. We don't want a Facebook event going down. Adam, we'll come on to you. Tell us a little bit about the Tin Man.
So basically, the Tin Man wants a heart, and basically he talks about how he's in love with the Munchkin Maiden and he's separated from her. It's almost a bit like a Romeo and Juliet kind of story. And actually, he is the most affectionate. He's always thinking, "Oh, we've got to go save Dorothy." What about Dorothy? Always crying. He's always emotional, which again shows that he actually does have a heart. He doesn't realise. So the whole goes back to the whole point we're saying. Your heart's desire is actually what you've got. You've got to, be grateful for what you've got, really. But it's quite fun being.
I'm surprised you can move around with my costume.
It's a very restrictive movement. I can't sit down.
You can't sit down.
So I get no breaks there. And face paint is always fun.
You'll be standing up for how long to show? Like 2 hours?
2 or so hours. Yeah. That's gonna
Times that by 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do that 3 times. That should be fun. Have a little.
Now, do you know, I know how that feels, because going back in Applause history when we did Beauty and the Beast, if you remember, I had to adopt
your big club.
the Lumiere position for 2.5 hours. I do feel your pain with that. Thank you very much. Ellis, tell us a little bit about the lion.
He hasn't got any courage, and he would like some courage. I'm not going to try and talk about the symbolism behind the character, because I don't really know what he symbolises, but I suppose he does get courage in a sense. I suppose he gets it himself and the whole point of him is that he's going to go and ask someone else for courage, but he's giving it to himself, I suppose.
Yeah, at the end, he's the one who puts himself forward. I will hang from the window while she hold my tail.
I think whilst most of the comedy in the play is kind of childish, I suppose, child-friendly at least, I think the lion has more of the adult kind of jokes, the ones that older people in the audience might connect with and understand. So there's lots of jokes with the character. The costume is I'll be sweating like a pig.
It's like a onesie, really.
Yeah, basically. It's heavier than I am, and that's saying quite a bit.
We will get a picture out on Twitter in a minute so people can see that the costumes that you're going to be wearing, but it is definitely a lion costume.
Well, it works with the lions when we say Virgie on the flabby,
Yeah.
There's a bit mean, really, a bit of banter between the groups.
Somehow, whoever wrote the musical knew that I was going to be playing that character.
Written for you.
Yeah, it's written for me.
Fantastic. Right, guys, one last word from you. Why should people come and see this show?
Well, if you enjoy an old-fashioned classic musical, you definitely should see this. It's a very funny musical, definitely comedy, and it's overall a great time. You should literally invite the entire family. It's really good.
It's a great ensemble piece, and it's great for the family, loads of kids, but also it's got a bit of a story and song and dance, so it's all entertaining, not just straight drama.
Well, it's a way to kill a couple of hours.
We might edit that bit out, but never mind.
And also, the humour is like adult-friendly but child-friendly as well. So, I mean, you know, different, like adult and a child might see different parts humorous, you know. So, yeah.
It means a lot to people, this musical.
Yeah,
This
it's
is a-
timeless.
Yeah.
Timeless.
That's a good word. The Wizard of Oz, timeless classic. Well, if you do want to come and see The Wizard of Oz, it is on at Dorking Halls on Friday the 26th of June and Saturday the 27th of June, with performances at 7:30 on both days and a matinee performance at 2:30. Tickets are available now from the Dorking Halls box office website, www.dorkinghalls.co.uk, or you can ring the box office on 01306 881717 to secure your tickets. Do check our Facebook and Twitter pages. We will put some links up on there as well.